What is up, guys? My name is Nick and welcome back to another Black Ops 4 video. Today we're going to talk about how to make you guys a legit god in Black Ops 4, get you to be unstoppable and get you guys to get every single kill you need in order to be one of those gods. And what do gods have to do in Call of Duty? Well, you gotta sacrifice some teammates if you want. Now we're gonna get into that in a minute, but before we do, guys, I just want to say if you guys could smack a like on this video, that would be absolutely amazing. We're not gonna set a like goal, we don't need to do any of those. I know you guys show your support, so if you guys could do that, that would be super cool. And let me know down in the comments below what your best ever game was in Black Ops 4. I think, okay, don't laugh, guys, I almost got a 70+ game, okay? I know it's not high, but I play a lot of search and destroy, so when I get high game modes in like domination or TDM, I get pretty happy. So I was playing some, I think it was kill confirmed, and I went like 68-2 or something like that. So that was a pretty good game. Now if you guys could let me know what yours is down in the comments below, that would be absolutely amazing. Now let's get straight into some of these tips, and if you guys haven't subscribed yet, if the button is still red, go ahead, smack the hell out of it, make it a nice little gray, and you guys could just yeah, you know, that would help me out a lot. I'd love you guys forever if you did that, so go ahead and do that. Now let's get into it, guys. So the first tips, I'm gonna make them a little basic, but then afterwards we're gonna get into some tips that might make you a bad person, but at the same time it doesn't matter. It's all in the matter of your KD. You got to get that up, and it doesn't matter. You got to do what it takes, and sometimes your teammates will hate you, but it really, at the end of the day, you got to do it. So let's get into these tips, guys, and the first one is going to be to use the Comsec device or an acoustic sensor. Now the reason I say the Comsec device is because you guys could go all out. Like, you could use the Comsec device and get a sniper, assault sniper. What are they called? I don't even know, but they're crazy, man. That's the helicopter that comes up in the air and has two sniper dudes sitting on the side, and they just snipe all the enemies away. Now normally to get this streak it costs quite a bit. I think it's like 1100 or something like that, but with the Comsec device all you need is 900 score and it's yours. And then the other one is the actual attack chopper. That one costs 1250 and I think 950 or something like that with the Comsec device. I'm not sure if I got what they cost right, but yeah, you guys get the drift. The Comsec device is gonna help you completely shred kids. And the good thing about this is that you guys can get the gunship for pretty cheap, and the gunship, we all know that gets you like 20 kills at minimum for every single time you use it. So these things are overpowered. You're gonna be dropping kids in the lobbies, and if you ever wanted to hit 100+ kill gameplay, go ahead and use the Comsec device, guys. Like, I'm telling you right now, that paired with the gunship and maybe the strike team, I don't know, man, you're just gonna be so overpowered. Like, people are probably gonna rage quit, but if they don't, expect the best gameplay of your life. Going on to another one, guys, and that is to run the edges of the maps and wait for the enemies to come to you. I literally say this in every single video, and there's a reason I say this in every single video. It's not because I just want you guys to have like boring gameplay and just run around the edges and never go to the middle. You guys can go to the middle, sure, have fun, do what you gotta do, but when you go to the edges of the maps and you guys control the spawns, a lot of the enemies, when they keep going in the middle, they keep dying a lot, so they revert to the edges. And if you could catch them off guard, guys, you're gonna do it. You're gonna drop literally everyone that runs into your direction. If you're pre-aiming and they're sprinting, you guys are gonna get a lot of kills, and trust me, it's really damn worth it. Now, I just want to revert back to point one. I also did mention that you guys should be using the acoustic sensor, and the reason for this is that if there's any enemies that come anywhere near your proximity whatsoever, you will be able to drop them. You guys will get them so fast. You could turn on people, you'll know where they are before they even know where you are. You'll hear them louder. Even if they have dead silence, you will be able to hear them quite a bit, and it's definitely good to have. Now, I want to give you guys a little bonus tip for when you're playing solo. Blast the gameplay volume loud. Mute every single person in the lobby who has a mic on and blast it loud. You guys are going to play so much better. Get in the zone and just drop people like crazy. Now, going on to the actual third tip in this video, guys, that is to use your teammates as bait. Now, this is where I'm getting a little mean. I know you should never use your teammates as bait. You should try to keep your teammates alive as long as possible, but at the end of the day, you're the only god here, and what do gods have to do? They gotta sacrifice some of the regular old folks, and that's what you guys are going to be doing here. So you're going to be using your teammates as bait. And how do you do that? Well, if you're running down an area, never be the first one to turn down a corner or be the first one in an area. Let your teammates go first. Even if they get a kill, it doesn't matter. They're not stealing a kill from you because they're going to probably die 2 seconds later, and they're going to weaken the enemies. And then once the enemies are weak, you guys jump in there and completely destroy them. Now, I do this in search and destroy all the time. I know it's bad. I know people probably hate me for it, but I bait my teammates all the time. I let them run first. I let them turn the corners, and then once they shoot and die, I know the enemy's weak, so I jump in there like literally like Rambo, and I just drop everyone. And it's so fun. Like, I get so many search and destroy gameplays where I go like 15-1, 15-2, or like 17-0 or something, and that's hard to pull off in search and destroy, but it's because I bait my teammates. And yeah, you got to do that. You got to be mean once in a while in order to make yourself look good. And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. The enemies see you on top of the leaderboard, and it's you that they're mad at, not your teammates. Going on to another one, guys. Apply pressure. Tip number 4, applying pressure is probably the most important thing you could do. Don't just sit back and wait for enemies to come to you every second. Obviously, you should be doing that. You should be waiting, but apply pressure once in a while. If you drop 3 people, if you end them so fast, move up a little bit, push fast. There's not going to be many enemies left there to fight because the other 3 dudes are going to be spawning on the other side of the map or something. So push those people, drop them, knock them, do what you got to do, and apply that pressure. When enemies see that you're actually rushing them, you're jump shotting them, you're doing everything you can, they get a little nervous, and you'll probably win the gunfights. And like I said, guys, jump shotting is super important. Try to jump shot every single shot you got. Like, seriously, do it, guys. Don't even just play around. Literally jump shot every time you can, unless you know that you're gonna get the enemy, because jump shotting makes people scared for some reason. I don't know what it is. They just think everyone that jump shots is a god at the game. Even if you're bad at the game, jump shot, man, it's gonna work. And you guys got to practice your jump shots. Obviously, your aim's probably gonna be a little bad at first, but once you get it, guys, keep doing it. It's really good. Going on to tip number 5. Always use FMJ when it's available. This seems like a very dumb tip. I understand. I get it. You're probably watching this video now and you're like, what? Use FMJ whenever? What kind of tip is this? Dislike. No. Before you go ahead and do that, let me explain why. There is probably so many deaths that you guys got within this game and you didn't even realize. You probably shot first and died first. And then you're complaining, oh, you shoot first, you die first. Well, half the time I could guarantee it's because that enemy had armor on and he just respawned or something. So when you shoot someone with armor, they have like 25% extra health, or 25 extra health, I should say, and that just makes them so much stronger than you. They could eat an extra bullet or 2, and that is definitely not something that you want. So put FMJ on. It'll go right through their armor like they didn't have it on at all, and you will get a lot of those kills. I'm sure if you guys watch some of the kill cams that you shoot first and die first, you will notice on top of their health, they do have armor, and it sucks, man. Like, you cannot really tell if an enemy is running armor or not, and I think it sucks. They gotta fix it, but whatever. Going on to the last tip. This is one that a lot of people are probably against, but I'm gonna say it anyways because we're the gods here, not them, and that is to head glitch every chance you get. If you run into a room and you see head glitches, go to it, man. You're gonna be so much harder to hit. The only downside to head glitches is the fact that only your head is showing, and that means that they're gonna get a headshot off you, which means they could drop you fast. But if you're head glitching, you're also a very, very small target. You're very hard to hit. All they see is your head, maybe from your nose up. It doesn't even, I don't even know. Like, you just should head glitch every single chance you get. And I know that might seem like such a bad tip, but in this game, head glitching is probably more important than it's ever been in any other Call of Duty. There's so many spots on these maps where you guys can head glitch, and trust me, guys, I've gotten not nuclears, whoa, I haven't gotten a nuclear just head glitching, but I've actually gotten merciless medals and stuff like that just sitting in the exact same head glitch. Like, it is so easy to head glitch in this game. It's so easy to get all those people just standing in the head glitch and doing nothing else. But nonetheless, guys, these are the tips that I have for you to be a god. Like I said, some of them make you seem like a very bad person, but it doesn't matter. You got to sacrifice some people in order to be where you're at. And yeah, even if they're teammates, you got to do it once in a while. Don't do it every second, because then you're probably gonna lose the game if all your teammates just keep dying and dying and dying. But I like to do that when I play the game. I also like to shoot my position sometimes if I see that there's no enemies coming near me. So if I see like I'm 30 seconds and there's no enemies, I'll like to shoot a little bit so they can see a red dot on the map, and then I move maybe like 20-30 meters away and I wait for the enemies to go where that red dot was, and I pick them off easily. But nonetheless, guys, if you did enjoy this video, a like would be much appreciated. Like I said, we're not gonna go ahead and set a goal or anything. I just want you guys to smack that like button with everything you got. Show me that you're a god. Leave your comments down below letting me know what your best ever game was. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new around here with notifications turned on. I thank you guys so much for watching this video. My name is Nick, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.